Okay, I want to get into my biased opinion, but I want to do a little bit of like hot or not before we get into our Are You the Asshole story. All right, not Thanksgiving. This is more Christmas. Real tree or fake tree?
Fake.
Right? 100%.
Yeah. Or you can't put it up or like I need to put mine up.
Yeah.
But you can leave it up longer.
Yeah, I'm putting mine up on Saturday. I have multiple trees throughout my home.
Yeah.
I'm all about a fake tree. I will say it is a big fucking boo when you buy a pre-lit tree and you put it together and you plug everything in and there's a whole section that's burnt out. Ooh. That is the worst.
Yeah.
No, because to get like a big pre-lit tree, I mean, you're throwing down some cake, you know? Nostalgia of a real tree, I get it, but no thanks. I'm not a real tree gal.
Neither am I. I don't think I've ever had a real tree.
We did when I was a kid. The last time I had a real tree, it was when Chris and I got engaged. We were in Deep Creek, Maryland, his family, my family, and Mike Lang's family. And we all went together, cut down a tree, put it up, and that was the first time I ever made like popcorn garland.
Oh, yeah.
It was a whole thing. But like Mike's mom was like the garland like war horse that was like, you're doing it wrong. You got to do it this way. And I was like, this isn't even fun. Like, I don't want to do this. So I just got engaged. Do I have to do this?
Right.
Okay. Matching pajamas, cute or cringe?
Cute.
So cute.
Cute.
We've been doing matching PJs for years. And the couple years that I was like, oh, well, I'm going to get something I like, something that Chris will wear again.
Yeah.
And something that Kylie might like. And whenever I've done that, my family has been like, this is dumb. Why aren't we in matching pajamas? And I go, because nobody ever wears them again.
Well, right. You just have to discount it to that.
Yeah.
No one will ever wear it outside of the Christmas season.
I do, because I get us the Hannah Anderson pajamas, and those are my favorite wintertime pajamas. Like, I texted you last night. I got home from work. I was tired, and it was dark, and I went to bar in the morning and came straight to work. Sorry, I have hair in my mouth. And I was still in my bar clothes. So I was getting dinner ready. Chris was still at work, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to take a shower and like put regular clothes on. I'm just going to put my pajamas on.
Of course not. Yeah.
It was 5:40, and I had on my Hannah Anderson elf pajamas on. And Chris came home and he goes, oh, are we already in our PJs, in our Christmas PJs? Those are my favorite PJs to wear at wintertime.
Yeah.
Because they're warm when I go to bed when I'm a little bit chilly, but then when I have a hot sweat in the middle of the night, they absorb the sweat so perfectly that it doesn't like annoy you.
Yeah.
So they're my favorite.
It's that time of year where we need to escape town.
Of which you are doing, and I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy
because
for you.
it just gets like a lot. Because I think about all the things I could be doing, and then I'm like, oh, yet I'm still on my couch. And it's 6 o'clock. I hate that.
No, I know. And it's like today was one of those days where it was just gray.
Yes.
Just gray.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, and now on Tuesdays, because I wake up at 4:15 to teach bar, if it's dark at 5:30, I want to go to bed.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah.
Like I'm over it. But in the summertime, I could still be up till 10 and it's fine. All right, next one. White elephant gifts. Fun or forced?
Fun.
So fun.
Fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love a good white elephant.
We do it with my family. We have a big white elephant Christmas exchange at my mom's. And then Secret Santa we do for Glow.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
I love a Secret Santa. So one year it was both of our families and Courtney's family.
Yes.
And it was white elephant, but you had to recycle something from your house.
Which
I thought that was great. And what I love more than anything is when I go to your house and it was a dollar store vase that was from my bridal shower that I just kept random shit in. But it's really pretty. It's glass and it almost has like a lake trout pattern on it. It's actually kind of nice. And I think I threw random shit, a candy in it or something. Alex won it. And I love it when I'm at your house and it's like on your island with like stuff in it.
Totally. Yeah. Yeah. She loves it.
So great. All right. Elf on the Shelf. Adorable or actual torture?
I haven't done it for a while, but yeah, it was torture.
I have mixed reviews on it.
It was torture for changing it every night.
Yes, that part is torture. Or that feeling that you had when you were like, I didn't move the elf
in the middle of the night.
And you're like running blindly through the house and like moving the elf.
We were not creative enough to try to put it in spots where to have like its own marshmallows and
we didn't do any of
shits
that
and
either.
snow, and we didn't do any of that. So we just moved him.
Yeah.
And I'm sure our kids were just like, whatever.
Yeah.
This is not even real.
No,
But-
Kylie admits to holding on to like the belief and everything, just in case that if she admitted she stopped believing, it would all
She
stop.
wouldn't get, yeah.
Like
yeah.
it all stops.
I'm sure kids were like that. Like I'm sure our kids were. I should ask them that. But they were just like, oh, he moved.
Yeah. But I did love the anticipation of like, where's my elf? Where's my elf?
Right.
And then, or when you completely forgot and they're like, was I bad yesterday?
Yes.
And it's like, no, why? My elf never left. It's still in the same spot. And you're like,
Yeah.
I don't know. But that, or like when we would randomly find Kylie in the kitchen, like talking to it. Oh, or
So
like she would
cute.
like hide little notes.
Yeah.
You know? Oh.
Yeah. I kept one note that Alex wrote. It was like, sorry, our neighbor moved you on accident. And we named him Snowflake or whatever.
Oh,
and
Kylie's with Snowflake.
And I still kept the letter.
Yes, you have
That's
to.
the best part.
Yeah. All right. Are you ready for biased opinion? Am I the asshole Thanksgiving edition?
Yeah.
All right. I'm a 40-year-old female and I have 6 sisters. This already sounds like a disaster. My 2 older sisters are 44 and 47. My 4 younger sisters are 38, 36, 34, and 32. Holy shit. Mom and dad were busy for a very long time.
So she's got to be like 40.
Yeah, she says she's 40.
Oh,
she's
okay.
like right in the middle of the pack. We've always been in a close-knit family, and for the past decade, I have taken on the responsibility of hosting Thanksgiving at my house. I enjoy having everyone over, but it's a lot of work, especially since we all have at least 2 kids, all in the age group of 5 to 15. It's chaos, but joyful chaos. My husband helps out, but the majority of the planning, cooking, and organizing falls on me. This year, I decided I needed a break. Life has been hectic. I'm feeling burnout. Between work, taking care of my kids, 10 and 11 months, that's a big gap, and other responsibilities, I'm just not up for the task of hosting a big family gathering. So I suggested that one of my sisters take over hosting this year. I brought this up in our family group chat, thinking it would be a reasonable request and it's plenty of ahead of time. However, my 2 older sisters, 47 and 44, Sarah and Emily, were not happy with the idea. Sarah has a busy job in a smaller house, so she feels it cannot accommodate everyone comfortably. Emily argued that she's been dealing with a lot of stress lately and it doesn't have the energy to host. They both suggested that since I've been doing it for so long, I should just keep the tradition going, especially since my house is the most spacious and I'm the one who knows how to do it right. See, that's where I would be like, okay, fine. My younger sisters were more understanding, but they also hesitated to take on the responsibility. My sister Jessica, who's 38, said she'd be willing to help out more with the preparations if I hosted, but she wasn't confident about hosting the entire event herself. The other younger sisters offered similar compromises, but no one was willing to take on the full load. After some back and forth, I stood firm and I said, I really need someone else to host this year. I suggested that we make it a potluck to ease the burden, but Sarah and Emily were still upset. They accused me of being selfish and abandoning a family tradition that I've upheld for years. They argued that I am the one with the most experience and that Thanksgiving just wouldn't be the same if I didn't host. Fuck you, Emily and Jessica.
Yeah.
Now there's tension in the family with my older sisters feeling like I am letting them down. I feel like I have done my fair share over the years and it's not unreasonable to ask for a break. But at the same time, I understand that my older sisters are also under a lot of pressure and that hosting Thanksgiving is a big deal for our family. So, am I the asshole for refusing to host Thanksgiving this year after doing it for the past decade? And she did have a side note that the second oldest does handle Christmas, so she feels like it's totally fair that she doesn't want to do both. But it's also noted she does not cook, though. She hires a catering company, but it is still a lot to take on regardless. So before we get into the update that she put in Reddit, let's talk about, is she the asshole?
No, I don't think she is. I think Sarah and Emily are the assholes,
right?
For making her feel like, first of all, tradition is made to be broken.
Meko.
We don't have a tradition because every year it's different. As your kids grow up, as your family evolves, tradition changes. So don't be stuck in your ways. And if you have 6 siblings, it's a lot.
It is a lot.
People.
And then you have giant families, and then you have spouses. And then if you're getting into the teenage years, then all of a sudden it's like, oh, well, Bobby wants to bring his girlfriend.
Yeah,
or,
it's eventually going to change. And it's going to, everybody's going to go with their own way. Like my mom, so for example, my mom has 3 siblings. They're all still alive, thankfully. We have been getting together since I was born for Christmas. We used to have it at my aunt's house. Then it morphed into like my grandma's house. Then it's like now it was at my house when we moved here. Well, it's just a lot of people and not everybody can go. And now my mom's like, I'll have it at my house because we want to keep the tradition. But it morphs and changes. Now it's going to be like on a Saturday afternoon and we're going to do a white elephant and it's going to be like quick and whatever. So I think people have to be flexible and not stuck in a tradition of like, well, this is how it always was.
Yeah.
We have to keep it.
Yeah. So, I mean, we've always done a Thanksgiving. The majority of the time, it has been with my in-laws. Now, when my mom and dad didn't live here, there were times that we would go down to Chicago, or my mom and dad would come up here. But a few years ago, my Uncle Mark was coming to town, and it was just to add the extra people was just too much for my mother-in-law. So she's like, no. Okay, well, if you're not going to add the extra people, then I'm going to host my family that's coming in from out of town, which morphed into you guys coming and then all of your Canadian friends coming. And we do that for the past couple of years. And it's super fun. So now you're doing it at your house. Well, Chris now has the itch where he loves to have Thanksgiving. So we do have like our French friends who are in town, like one, not American, don't have family to go to. So they're coming to my house. And my mom and dad enjoy coming to our home for Thanksgiving. My mom puts a little extra pressure because we always do a smoked turkey, and she doesn't like smoked turkey, so I have to roast an extra turkey, which is fine. But I should be like, you know what? If you want a non-smoked turkey, you should make the turkey. I think she would eat smoked turkey if that was the case.
This seems like a lot of work.
I mean, a turkey, it's only a lot of work if you put that pressure on yourself. If you roast it, if you do it right. I mean, I'm always nervous that it's not going to turn out.
Yeah.
But knock on all the wood around me, you follow the directions for the poundage, and I got like a good little roaster, and I have like this little like thermometer that goes in that when it hits like the turkey temp, it like gobbles.
Oh my God. That's awesome.
And that's also my way of making sure my dad and Kylie and I have a gluten-free Thanksgiving.
Yeah, true.
So that also takes the pressure off of going somewhere where someone either doesn't care or they think they might know, but they don't really know. And then you end up with like a pretty shitty holiday because you feel like crap.
For sure.
So, but I will say, yes, you have to evolve with what the family needs are, but no, you are not the asshole.
No, she was fine.
No. Yeah.
She was fine. I think she should have been a little more bold about her request. I think maybe that's where it got lost in translation. Like maybe she should have just been like, hey, I am not hosting. Period.
Here's the sister update. So the sisters and I got together on Friday night, had a good talk. Guess what? You met in person. Awesome. I'm very excited for you. And I may or may not have had a mini breakdown. Sure. Because you're putting pressure on yourself. On Saturday, Emily called the company that she used for catering at Christmas, and they are going to do Thanksgiving for us. It's still happening at my house, but they are full service catering. They come and set everything up, and then they service the food, take everything down. Emily, Sarah, and I are going to split the cost since I normally don't split the cost for Christmas. but because she took on the cost for Thanksgiving, which
Sure.
would have been fair. But yeah, if you're all going to do this together, split it up.
Split it.
Yes, I will now split Thanksgiving costs with them. This is how we will proceed moving forward. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate the helpful comments and support. I mean, I've had shit go down in my life. I don't go to Reddit to have strangers tell me about it, but I appreciate it because we talk about it right now.
Yeah.
I feel like a weight has been lifted. I know that some are going to comment about the younger sisters and why they don't contribute to the costs. The answer is pretty simple. They are less established in their careers and or single incomes due to stay-at-home parenting. Listen, that is their own family issue, right? The older sisters are like, let me take care of my younger siblings.
Yeah, I would care less about who's the cost of everything versus who's going to host.
Help.
And she took it. That's great. It was great turnout. Good for you.
Absolutely. So good for them. I'm glad they figured it out. I love all of it.
That's a lot of people.
It's a lot of people.
It's a lot of family members.
Yes.
For like Christmas and Thanksgiving. Mm-hmm. Wow. All right.
But I mean, when you have a big family, and I mean, they didn't really say anything about parents, so I'm wondering if maybe they've passed. So then that sisterly bond is like way more intense.
Did you see that series, Sisters? I think it was
like in Ireland?
Yes.
I watched the first season.
Oh my God, it was so good.
It's good. It's
good.
really
Did you
good.
see the second season?
No.
It's pretty good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll get into it.
Yeah. But it was kind of that situation. It was like the older sisters were definitely the parents in the situation.
Yep.
And had to take on the task of like making sure everything was cool with the younger sisters.
Yeah.
So I can see how that would be.
No, I could totally see that. And I mean, it's just my sister and I don't have any younger siblings, but I know that if I did, I probably would have been very motherly and have been like, this is my brood and I'm going to make sure I take care of everybody. Yeah.
Yeah.